Hey, DreamerPro, you in here, man? Listen, just when is logic in reality you're going to use it? Like you use emotions and you do whatever it takes to defend the players you like, right? And that's what makes it bad, right? You want to be like, if you make 100 takes, you want to be right about like 82, 82, you want to be 80 and above. Like, think about it. If the weatherman was right 80% of the time, he'd be a billionaire. But he's back, like the weatherman bats like you, right? Right? You and the weatherman is the same, but he get to keep his job. All right, we think it's gonna rain today, sunny to them up. Hey, it's gonna be sunshines out there, raining in them up, right? That's you. You're gonna do the opposite of everything. And I caught your live. I caught your take this morning. Let's look at what delusional looks like, y'all.
Another episode of the DreamerPro Show. We cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic, debates, entertainment, and we'll give you guys the first perspective on things in our cinema. Today we have an absolutely ridiculous show for you guys. But before we get into it, please.
No, yeah, it is ridiculous. It's you. It's you being ridiculous. It ain't like it's you, nigga. You're the ridiculous one. Not yet. He just get emotional. He just gets emotional. Like these his kids or something.
Please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you want today's full show before it comes out on YouTube, it's streaming for free on the DreamerPro podcast that we have pinned below. Let me get into this topic here. Now, this was a topic I actually came across just incidentally, right? I wasn't even looking for it. I was just kind of browsing.
Nigga, you was looking for it.
And this topic just popped up, unfortunately, on my radar. Now, what am I referring to? So I came across a topic, and it's called from FadeAwayWorld.net, and it says Gilbert Arenas thinks Shai Gilgeous-Alexander might be better than Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, right? So I then click on the article because I was like, I gotta see this.
I want to listen. Can you start showing your articles where you see this shit at? Because I'm pretty sure I don't know if that was a headline, sir. I don't know if that was a headline.
Go to the article, and I scroll down, and I see it's an actual video of Gilbert Arenas and Shannon Sharpe on the show Nightcap, right? As you guys know that they're now collaborators. I guess they needed like an NBA voice, so they decided, okay, let's go out there and get Shannon Sharpe to pair him alongside with Gilbert Arenas. Now, I haven't watched too much of the show because I pretty much know what they think about most things, so I haven't watched this collaboration much.
I basically know what they think about most things. You mean just one thing? You just because we both like LeBron. That's that's it. That's why he don't watch us. We both like LeBron, right? That's it. And that's it. That's all he thinks about. LeBron James.
Much of all at all, pretty much. But anyway, I came across this topic.
Man, did LeBron fuck his girl or something? What the fuck is going on with him and LeBron? Hey, what LeBron do? He didn't give you an autograph or something? You sent him something? Like, wow, did he come to Nigeria, wherever you from, and he didn't shake your hand or something? What is it? Ain't no damn way in hell you mad at a nigga this much. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, man. Like, I'm sorry, ain't no god way like your hatred for LeBron this ain't basketball. This can't be basketball, man. This is ridiculous.
So I heard it, and I said to myself, I said, is this what we're doing? Like, is this what sports mean? The better question they should have asked is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander better than LeBron James? That's the question they should have asked.
There you go right here.
I mean, that's the question y'all should have, since we want to get stupid. That's the question we should have asked. Is he better than LeBron? Now, of course, you're not going to say that, right?
I said yes. Yes. Right now, he's better than LeBron. Yes, sir. Right now, yeah. I mean, he should. The month 39 tomorrow. He should be better than LeBron James.
And the reason they're not going to say it is because we'll look at LeBron's stats, right? But nobody's going to factor in winning. But then when they talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander versus Kawhi, so we'll look at the stuff, look at the winning and all that. So I already knew. So what we want to do is we want to play exactly.
Wait, what? They're not going to factor in winning? Yes. He's better than LeBron. He's averaging more than LeBron right now. His team is better than LeBron's team, and he don't have the superstars that LeBron has. So, yes, he's better if that's the argument that you're trying to make.
And all that. So I already knew. So what we want to do is we want to play exactly what Gilbert Arenas and Shannon Sharpe had to say as they gave their ridiculous take, and then we're going to come back and continue on the show. Take a listen to what they had to say here.
But I like this team. They can get up and down. They can play a lot of different styles. They got young guys, and when you know young guys, you don't know any better. You don't know anything about being tired. But I love Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and maybe Kawhi went a little bit too fast. Because how do you think the Clippers? And we're going to continue on with this. But how do you think the Clippers would look with Shai Gilgeous and Kawhi? Would they be better than?
I'm not. See that's now you see why, like, you question that upper management, like what did you see? When did you see? I guess they were trying to win right now, and it was more of a package deal for Kawhi.
Kawhi wanted PG
to get
because I heard Doc was talking, and he tried to explain it. He's like, you need to give this guy a year. He's like, Kawhi, he's really good. And he said, well, if you don't get me PG, I'm going to go to the team across the hallway. And they could ill afford to have that because that would have been a death sentence for the Clippers. You cannot have LeBron, AD, and Kawhi across the hall, and then all you have is what you've got. So I understand they had to make the move, and they gave up a king's ransom to get PG. But when you look at it, and you look at it player for player right now, Shai Gilgeous is a better player than PG, and he has been for the last couple of years.
Shai, I mean, to be honest, he might be a better player than both of them.
He might be right.
He might be right.
I won't fight you. I won't debate you about it. That's what you're damn.
Right. The question is, he might be better than Kawhi right now. And he said, I agree. I won't debate you on that. Right? It's like it's so close that unless we both go to the paperwork and have a real debate on it, right now it's like, no, okay, I can see that. That's all that was.
I'm one of those too, like, you know what I mean? Like, it can go either way at this point, but he's steady, he's humble, he trains, he's worked. I mean, every summer he comes back, he's added something to his game.
So you heard what Gilbert Arenas and Shannon Sharpe had to say.
Now, Jamel, you're no different than DreamerPro. I don't agree with that. LeBron third all time. What the f does that got to do with right now? We're not talking about overall. That's his problem too. We're talking about right today. Today, not overall. Today, right now, right? 2023. Like when you know how we in the chat today, right? Today.
So I posed a question to the audience. Now, funny enough, for whatever reason, people think that this is like a Charles channel, like I control the vote. Meanwhile, we put up various polls and people have disagreed with me on various things many, many times. So I put up the question and I asked the audience, I said, this is about 15 minutes ago. So far, we have 700, let's say 800 votes. I said, who's a better basketball player? Of the 787 people that have voted, 72% vote for Kawhi Leonard.
Listen, it's your chat, right? And they can read it and says it's an embarrassing take, right? So they can read it. So they're gonna. If I said, "Hey, in this chat right now, how many people agree that DreamerPro is a moron?" Right? I'm pretty sure there's gonna be like 90%. Right? Doesn't mean because our fucking chat says it, it's real. Just because our chat said don't mean it's real, right? They're gonna go with your mood. Now, if you lose to your chat, that means the take you're saying is really horrible. Because usually it's your chat, so they kind of agree with the stuff that you're pushing.
And then 28% vote for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, right? And then people started giving various reasons why they believe one way or the other. Now, to me, I'm going to simplify it. Before I even get into my simplification, let me get into the stats. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander this season is averaging 31.1 points per game, with 5.8 rebounds on 6.5 assists. 6.5 assists per game on 54% shooting from the field, 30% shooting from 3, 91% from the three-point line, while still getting you 2.8 steals, which is a very, very impressive stat. Let's talk about the playoffs. Back in 2019,
the playoffs. You talking about the playoffs? There's only 20-something games into the season. The playoffs ain't here yet, sir. We don't want to hear about his stats last year. We're talking about today, sir. His playoffs last year, sir, don't have shit to do with today.
Team 2020, when he did make the playoffs, he averaged 16 points per game. But
this nigga went back to 2019.
Second year, I'm assuming the second year, 43% shooting, whatever. So he hasn't been to the playoffs the last few years. Now, let's get to Kawhi Leonard's stats. Kawhi Leonard is averaging 24.5 points per game.
So that's like 6-7 points less.
Well, 5.9 rebounds, 3.
So he's a 0.1 in rebounding. So at point guard is 5.8. The small forward, power forward is 5.9. So
0.5 assists. Shooting 50.
He averages more assists.
2% from the field, 43.
Gilchrist averages a better percentage.
88% from the free throw line. While
Shea shoots a better free throw percentage, 91 to 88.
Getting you 1.5 steals per game.
1.5 steals. Shea, 2.8 steals. So Shea's beating him every category he didn't just named. Every category.
Now here's what's interesting. Kawhi Leonard is also playing with guys that need the ball, like James Harden, Paul George. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is not playing with those caliber players. So if Kawhi Leonard was probably the number one option only, then I would suspect his numbers would be
probably. We're not talking about probably
much higher. But if you look at Kawhi Leonard in the last, we go splits. If we look at the last, let's say,
so see, this is when you know be reaching when they trying to find. All right, in the last, he on Google. In the last, let's look at this nigga went all the way to splits. All right, we're gonna break it down in like groups of what's his best group. All right, so he played 7 home games, right? We're gonna use these as his real stats because it's 7 home games. This going to splits now, y'all.
10 games or so, or thereabout. He's been playing very well. For instance, if you look at his December stats, he's shooting 29. He's scoring 29 points per game on 61% shooting. It's a 9-game sample size. So he's scoring 29 points per game, 61%.
29 points a game is still less than. So what Kawhi's doing in the last 9 games, young fella's doing for the season, sir.
From the field.
I'm pretty sure if I do some splits on his 9 games, that we have like 35%
from the free throw line, getting you 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and 1.2 steals. Those are actually what Kawhi Leonard is really doing. Those are his real stats.
Hey, this man said his last 9 games, those is his real stats, right? Because it's closer to Shea's. This nigga said these is his real stats. What?
Because, the shakeup of getting James Harden and all of that stuff. That's actually what he's doing. Let me just say it for you guys. Go look at those stats again. You pull up another NBA player in the NBA, putting up those type of numbers with that type of efficiency.
That's everybody. Luka, Jason Tatum, Embiid. Like how many people do you want to name? Shea, right? Anybody in the last 9 games, bro? That's the whole league. The whole league. 9 games, Embiid in the last 9 games, averaging 39 points a game, sir. I'm pretty sure this nigga TV guy, I'm convinced his TV situation is like 1983, right? There's only 3 teams this watch. There's only 3 teams he's watching, right? He's watching all Kobe reruns, right? That's for sure. All Kobe. It's all Kobe. It's like this special he done got in Nigeria where it only shows Kobe games, right? Only shows Kobe games. And then he's probably like 96 to 98 Bulls reruns, right? And then he probably got the Clipper channel, right? That's it. I think when LeBron James and the Lakers come on, his shit gets stagnant. It just scribbly shit all over, like the internet fucks up, right? Because ain't no damn way he makes things like this with full NBA season pass. Ain't no damn way. Remember he in Nigeria, so he don't got all channels. Let's just be honest. Most of his research is coming what we see online. right? That's it. He got the Nigeria package, bro. He ain't got the USA package. Right? Like he don't watch the full game. So whatever game he's watching, it's like they break it off 15-minute segments. How he do his videos is exactly how he gets to see the games. It's just like 10, 9-minute marks. He don't get the full game, right? It's just Google and highlights. There's Google and highlights, social media clips. And then, everybody he follows is fuck LeBron fans, right? So that's it. That's all the information he gets. So he be looking at, click it. Oh, yeah, this suck. This is Nigerian plus. 3 channels. 3 channels. I want to, hey, DreamerPro, do you got hardwood floors or is it dirt? Like, cause from what we see on TV, right? This out there, you got 4 walls and then it's like dirt on the floor, right? So we really don't know. We really don't know what your situation is over there, man. Right? The Nigerian package is real.
While shooting 96% from the free throw line, shooting 60, 50, 95. We will all wait. But anyway, that's not what I'm basing my argument off of.
Yeah.
Because that's silly, right? That's a silly thing to do. You want to make the argument that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is better than Kawhi Leonard. I'm assuming they're basing it off of 2 things.
Everything. It's not 2 things, it's everything.
Number 1, they're basing it off of the regular season standings right now.
The regular season standings, the regular season play, because we're in regular season, right? This is the season regular, right? We're talking about today, sir. We're not talking about career. Today, 2023-24 season. That's it.
His availability, and I'm assuming that's about
his availabilities. Kawhi has played the whole season, just missed the last few games.
In his personal stats, right? Right now, the Oklahoma City Thunder are the number 2 seed in the Western Conference. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is playing fantastically well.
If that's your name, you sound Nigerian. Hey, so do you know DreamerPro? Does he got clay in sand fours or does he got wood? It's just, the chat want to know. Right? Go over there, See if he got that big antenna hanging out the back window.
So for the people that believe that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a better basketball player than Kawhi Leonard, or even in the same universe. I don't think they're even in the same universe. But
I don't think Shai thinks he's in the same universe.
You think so? I'm going to ask you the following questions.
Okay.
Last year in the playoffs,
the f does last year got to do with today? Aha, papa. Wait, what's your name?
If you remove Kawhi Leonard off the Clippers, there is no Paul George. All you have is Russell Westbrook, and Kawhi Leonard is the 2 stars. If you replace him with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, do you think that they have a chance to beat, or do you think that they beat the Phoenix Suns in round 1?
The Clippers didn't beat them in round 1.
That's the question. If you remove Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, you put him on the Clippers right now. You remove Kawhi Leonard. Do you think the Clippers have a better chance winning a championship with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander or Kawhi Leonard?
Who said they had a chance of winning a championship right now? Right? And the problem is you're trying to take a point guard and replace him with a small forward. That's the only difficult part, because then they become a lot smaller, right? You get rid of defense for that team.
If you had put Shai Gilgeous-Alexander at the peak of his powers, or he's getting very good, on that Toronto Raptors team, you think they're going to beat the Philadelphia 76ers when they had Ben Simmons, Jimmy Butler, Joel Embiid, and then go beat Giannis Antetokounmpo and those guys? You think they're going to win the championship and go to the finals and win it?
Bro, you can't do that. That's not how you do. That's not how you do basketball takes. That's not how you judge talent, right? You can't take a point guard, sub him in for a 3 and say, would you win? right? Because the team has a point, a shooting guard, and a three. You're taking the three-man out, replacing him with a point guard. So now you got a point guard, right? So that means the starting lineup will be what? Gilchrist at the 2. You got Shea at the 2, and then you have what? Lowry at the 1. It fucks the team up. You can't do that. That's not how you do that when it comes to team stuff. We're just talking about individuals and how they move individually.
I think that these guys are on something that they got in California, clearly, because you're just looking at stats. Kawhi Leonard, for the people in town, is not a regular season player, meaning he doesn't show you his cards in the regular season. There are a lot of people.
Well, then you just proved my point, because that's what we're talking about right now. Right now, he's better than Kawhi Leonard. So if Kawhi Leonard doesn't show all of his cards as we are right now, then that means us saying that Shea is better right now. You just proved the point. Now, when the playoffs come, you can hear my take then to say who's a better player. Then, as of right now, if your guy doesn't play until playoff times, that means in the regular season, Shea will be better. Thank you. Appreciate it.
People that do. He's not one of them.
I don't know what kind of weed you got out there. I'm pretty sure it's not that good. You know.
Now, he can put up good numbers, as you saw the splits I just gave you, 60, 50, 96. He can do that with the best of them, obviously. But when it comes to the playoffs, that's when you really see who he is. That's when you see Kawhi Leonard who.
That's what. Listen, I know he keeps saying Gilchrist. He got me saying Gilchrist. He got me the man name. But he don't got the many channels I try to tell y'all, so he only really know a few things. Right? He don't know. Like, he got me messing up. Like, oh yeah, you know. I'm using his Google. That's what it is. His Google is in Nigerian, and it translates to English, and then you know when you translate to English, kind of up, right? So I'm pretty sure that's what happened here.
Know who he is, and you don't even factor in the defense and all of this. I think the notion is laughable.
You know what's laughable is the NBA rankings. Hey, NBA rankings to start the season off. NBA rankings start the season off, right? So this is before the season started, going off of last year, right? So after the season last year, going to this year, right? Before they touch the ball, this is NBA ranking. Top 10. They have Anthony Davis at 10. They got LeBron at 9. They got Shea at 8. So they said coming into the season, Shea is better than LeBron. Okay, then Kevin Durant, 7. Jason Tatum, 6. Steph Curry, 5. Luka, 4. Hey, do you think Kawhi is going to be? You think Kawhi is going to be in here? Joel, 3. Jokic, 2. And Giannis, 1. Which means they didn't even have Kawhi after whatever he did last year, not even in top 10. They got Shea. Now the season's starting, and you can see what Shea's doing. But besides that point, you're trying to compare what Kawhi's doing as a vet when you said the pinnacle of their career. Shea's only 25. Shea's 25. Right? He was an all-star at 24, averaged 31 at 24. This year, averaging 31 at 25 years old. It's okay. And listen, it's okay, right? We're not talking about who has a better resume. overall, the totality. We're not saying that. We're saying in 2023-24 season, who is better? And there's nobody with a decent mindset will have Kawhi in the top 15 right now. I don't know who will have him in the top 15 right now. It ain't about who you would take as a player. We're saying who's better right now. You think Kawhi is top 10 right now? Or top 15? He's top 15? Okay, let's go. Let's try. You know what I mean? All I can do is try. All right, so we're gonna do this together so we can just see, right? You know, I'm not stuck on delusion, right? I'm not stuck on delusion. So, you know, we'll go ahead, put 11, 12, 13, 14, and then we got 15. All right, is he better? We'll do it together. Is he better than right now? We're talking about today, not overall, not the whole factor. We're not talking about a two-time champion. We're talking about the nigga now, today. Is he better than Joel Embiid? Anybody? Oh, no, right? Okay. No. Luka, is he better than Luka right now? No. Well, I'm pretty sure I can put him better than Luka, right? All right. Giannis, you better than Giannis? Giannis. No, I'm not gonna put it better than Giannis. Oh, Tatum. You better than Tatum? Tatum? No. No, not right now. Mm-hmm. Is he playing better than Kevin Durant right now? Right. Is he even playing better than Booker right now? And I'm not even going. I'm not even getting to all the point guards. I mean, is he playing better than De'Aaron Fox right now? He's playing better than. You say he's playing better than Booker? 29-9, 7-7. No, 8-7. 29-9, 8-7. He's playing better than at 24-5-4. Trae Young is averaging 28-11. Is he playing better than Stephen Curry right now? Kong Daddy, I mean, you know, we're talking about Kong Daddy, we're talking about the player itself. We're talking about the player, not the losing or the winning. And it's just the player itself. Is he playing better than Jokic right now? Playing better than Jokic? Is he playing better than Tyrese Halliburton? Is he playing better than him? Yeah, here it is. I'm just asking y'all. I'm just asking. Is he playing better than Jalen Brunson right now? See, we're not saying is he better. We're saying today, is he playing better that today, right now? Playing better, not better. Is he playing better than Maxey right now? Is he playing better than Anthony Davis right now? I mean, it's just, we just want to throw it. We just want to throw it out. Just Tyrese Maxey, Anthony Edwards. I'm just trying to put all the people that's out there. So what? So where would we really put him? What? Somewhere between 11 and 15? What would we really like put him? Like between what? Between 11 and 18? I don't think 20, 25. I don't think he's that fun. Like, I don't like. So it's just easier to say he's top 15. Maxey and Brunson not better than Kawhi right now. Not as players, no. Not as a player. I'm not taking Brunson or I'm not taking them over Kawhi Leonard. No, hell no. But I'm just saying, but playing right now. Put him at 7. I think Donna 11 to 15. That's okay. 11 to 15. Okay, 11 to 15. That's okay. That seems fair. Okay. 11 to 15. Yeah, I know. Elliot, I know. Donna, she on one. All right, we'll say he's between 11 and 15 as we speak. Now, in the playoffs, that's going to be different, right? The playoffs change. He does every time he do step into the playoffs. That man is on a mission. Not even gonna lie.